What a great start. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Noisy Fox stream where we free our rounds, baby. I want to welcome everybody into the chat. I'm getting better at this. I hope all y'all had a good day though, because we're starting the new year off pretty good. I think we're starting it off pretty good. I hope you guys are starting it off pretty good. And I'm gonna try and do something a little bit different today, something I haven't done at all, which is, you already know. Let me make sure I say it right. The title of this video. Okay, yeah, it's right. Let's talk about bettering your health without changing diet, because I know from experience it can be quite hard to change a diet. I'm a vegan, and being a vegan is not easy, and I don't recommend it for anybody. I don't recommend changing anything in terms of what you eat, in terms of stopping the meat, stopping the dairy, stopping the eggs, stopping the plant-based products. I mean, stopping whatever. I don't recommend any of that to anybody. So I try and with this video, I'm trying to recommend some alternatives that you could do right now to start bettering your health. And whether or not you practice it or not, it's always happening. It's always going to affect what I'm about to go into this stream, into this message. We discussed early on that we weren't gonna call it streams or videos. That's just not what this is. This is a message, okay? This is a message. So even though it may be hard to eat different, I know it's hard, but these things that I'm going to mention is not, it can be kind of difficult, but it's not that difficult if you really put your mind to it. So why don't we talk about, let's just get right into it, right? Bettering your health without changing diet. What's the first thing? The first thing you probably is unexpected. Literally, all you have to do in this first thing to change your health, to make it better, watch what you say. Watch what kind of thoughts you have in your mouth. I mean, your head. Watch what kind of words you say to yourself, and watch what other words you say to your people. Now, what do I mean by this? What do I mean by watch what you say? What you say. Now, earlier in all my videos, I've said that the words you use, the speech you use, the words you convey out of you is a spell, because magic is simply just energy. Magic is simply energy moving around. That's all it is. So when you talk, you are actually casting a spell, because that energy, which is your speech, is in movement, which is magic. And the person who does spells is called a caster. So you are literally casting a spell. So when you talk, what happens is, when you talk and you say anything, whether it to be someone else or to yourself, you cast a vibration onto you. Now, what do I use the word vibration. Okay, let's go a little simpler. You cast an effect onto you. So let's say, oh, you say, I am beautiful, I am loved, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich. But then you could also say, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, they'll never think I'm good enough. Oh, they'll never think I'm pretty. When you say these things, you are actually affecting your health. Now, I know it sounds a little crazy, but it's really true. The words you say have a very big effect on what you think, on what you say. I mean, on how you think, what you think, and your health. If you constantly say, oh, my head hurts, believe it or not, your head will continue to hurt. If you constantly believe that you are inflicting pain onto yourself in terms of, oh, my head hurts, or my heart hurts, or my arm hurts, it will constantly hurt. But people don't know this, because people think that what's happening to them is just happening to them. No, you are making whatever is happening to you happen, because your words are spells. So watch what you say to other people. Now, why do I mean other people? Other people, in terms of what you say to other people. Let's say if you say the same examples I said before. Oh, you're not good enough, or you're not pretty, or you'll never do this, or you are pretty, or you are beautiful, or you are good enough. What happens is, when you say that to someone else, you also cast a vibration onto yourself, because there's something called the subconscious mind. I'm going deep. We're going deep. There's something called the subconscious mind. Now, what is the subconscious mind? I go into this in pretty much all my videos, but I want to make sure people understand it before I go in, before I tiptoe in the river. Before I tiptoe in the river. The subconscious mind is the part of your mind that is always on, always activated, and is always taking in information. And because it's never off, and because it's always active, everything that you say everything that comes out of you in terms of your speech is recorded and applied to you. So if you say to someone else that they are not pretty, your subconscious mind takes that onto itself and says, okay, I'm not pretty, or I'm not beautiful, or whatever you say. So how does this correspond to your health? Well, if you say I am healthy, you are actually healthy to yourself, because you are saying that to your subconscious mind. You are casting that spell onto yourself. If you say I don't feel pain, you will gradually start to believe that pain, it just doesn't affect you. You will start to eventually realize that the more you say something is the more you start to believe it, and this belief actually strengthens your health. Even if you are suffering from some type of condition, but you constantly say, I am perfectly healthy, eventually you are actually starting to heal yourself. And there's many other factors that go into it, but thoughts, your words, though the magic you display outside of your mouth goes into a big part of your health. If you say, like, let's say if you get a burn on your skin and you constantly say, oh, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it will always continue to hurt, because the more you say it hurts, is the more you believe that it hurts. Now, I know all this sounds probably crazy, but understand that the power of the subconscious mind is so darn powerful. Like the saying goes, mind over matter. What that means is basically whatever you put in your mind goes over whatever this physical world has to offer. If you can make your mind believe so much that pain isn't real, it will become non-existent to you. This is mind over matter, baby. Matter, the physical body, mind, in here. But whatever you put into your mind becomes true for you, becomes your reality. So why does this make your health better? Imagine if you were sick, but in your mind you constantly put in, I am healthy, I am healthy. You are actually healing yourself despite being sick. But if you constantly said while you are sick, I'm sick and I feel so bad, you are actually making your health worse. And what happens is, whatever you put in your subconscious mind, it applies it to the rest of your body. This is metaphysics. A little advanced, but you don't look, everything that I'm saying, I know it sounds crazy, but try it yourself. Try it yourself. Change the way you say things. Change the things that you say to not only yourself, but to other people. If you constantly say, oh, I'm alone, you will always be alone. If you constantly say, oh, I'm not good enough, you will always never be good enough. If you constantly say, oh, I can't do that, you will never be able to complete a goddamn thing. But understand though, you are made of the same carbon, nitrogen, and iron out of the stars in the universe. You are literally made of the goddamn universe. Oh, I thought my mic was muted. I had to look at that. I was like, if it was muted, I would have been so mad. Kidding. I don't get mad. I may get disappointed, but I don't get mad. If you constantly say, oh, my skin is brittle. I said that's so horrible. If you constantly say my skin is brittle, it will always be dry and brittle. If you constantly say, oh, my teeth are yellow, it will constantly stay yellow. It will constantly stay unappealing to you. But if you say, oh, my teeth are perfect, my teeth are just the way I want it, my teeth are beautiful, it will actually start to be beautiful, but not only to yourself, but to others. Because nobody, as long as you believe it so much in your mind, can change your subconscious mind more than yourself. What did I mean by that? Well, if you constantly say to yourself, I am beautiful, and someone comes up here with a bull talking about, oh, you're ugly, you're gonna be like, what? Get out of here with that bull, because you believe it so much in your mind that you are beautiful. So anybody else coming up with the bull is not gonna change your mind, because what you put in your mind precedes over somebody else's bull. And this is why when you tell yourself you are healthy, you are actually healthy. You are healthy, baby, but you just gotta believe it enough. I know it's hard to believe, even though you may have a condition or whatever some people may be having. I know it's hard to try and say, no, I'm perfectly healthy, because in reality right now, you may not be having those effects of what healthy is to you. But understand, the only reason why the sickness still is over you is because you still believe it to be there. You still believe it to be physically there in your reality. But what if I told you you could literally change that reality by changing what you put in your mind? And this goes into another thing that I wanted to say in terms of the next thing that I'm going to say. But I'm still in this one. How to be healthy without changing your diet. Even though people may still be eating junk or whatever, the fast food, the donuts or whatever, the McDonald's, the whatever. And it may have an effect on you. But piled on with your thoughts, let's say you eating a burger and you're like, oh my God, this is so good, but I know it's gonna hurt me. Or, oh my God, this is so good and I know it's bad for me. Or, oh my God, when I eat this, I'm gonna get fat. You are literally casting a spell onto yourself. You are literally casting a spell onto the food. So let's say if you eat a burger at McDonald's, you should probably stop eating that burger. And you say, oh my God, when I eat this, I'm gonna get fat. You are actually going to get fat. Because you are manifesting that with your words. But let's say you go to a restaurant and you're gonna be like, oh my God, I shouldn't be here because I'm gonna get so fat. You are actually manifesting that into your health. So when you eat that, you get fat. Understand that the words you say and the vibrations you put out and the magic you put out all has an effect on your health. Stop saying, oh, I'm not healthy. Oh, I'm so fat. Oh, whenever I eat this, I'm fat. Oh, every time I eat this, I get sick. Oh, every time I get an alert, blah, blah, whatever people may say. The more you say it and the more you put it into your mind is the more you believe it and the more you manifest it into your reality. Because whatever your mind perceives and the more your mind believes is what you achieve in your reality. The principle of mentalism, 7 hermetic principles, all is mind, meaning everything that you see, hear, smell, taste, feel, everything is a product of mind. Everything that you experience is a product of mind. And if your mind believes that your reality is sucky and hellish, you will only manifest a sucky and a hellish life. Understand that has an effect on your health. But in your mind, if you believe that everything is good and you achieve success and you achieve everything is, healthy and all good, that's the only reality you can live in. Because the only reality you can live in is the one you put in your mind. And what do you put in your mind? You put it through words. You put it through what you hear. You put it through what you smell. You put it through what you taste. You put it through what you see. But this one is strictly about words. Word. Your word is your bond. Don't make your words poison you. Instead, make them uplift you. So when you catch yourself saying, oh, I'm fat. No, baby, you're perfect. You're not perfect. No one's perfect. No one's perfect. Everyone has a flaw, and the flaw makes you beautiful, and the flaw makes you unique. So you got to make sure you are treasuring those flaws. But understand that if you catch yourself saying something negative to yourself, make sure you know. Make sure you remind yourself that your mind is taking that information and be like, oh, he said that. It's true. Make sure you change the vibration. Make sure you change the magic. Make sure you change what you say. So the next time you see yourself saying, oh, I'm fat. No, baby. You're just right. You're just right. Change what you say, and your health will actually reflect on what you believe. And the more you change what you say and the more you change from the negativity to the positive, you will actually start to see your health changing. Happened to me. It happened to me, and I was baffled. I was actually baffled. One way on how I tested it was I had bronchitis my whole life, basically my whole life up until age 18. I'm 20 now. For 2 years, I got rid of the bronchitis, and I never, had the inflamed lungs. I used to have green, purple, black, red mucus just come out every couple minutes of my mouth. And every time I would breathe, I'd sound like a bear, like, I remember those good times. Those good times going in school, and every time I'd breathe, I'd sound like a bear, and I'm like about to pounce on someone. I'll be like, man, and I'll be like, good times, good times. And bronchitis is not fun. It was very bad. Eventually I went vegan, but over time, not only did I go vegan, over time I started saying, hold on, I don't have bronchitis anymore. I kept saying that to myself. And not only that, my friends, well, not my friends, the friends that I had, the friends that I am friends with, the friends that I am friends with, kept telling me, whoa, you're not spitting anymore. You don't have bronchitis anymore. And the more and more I believed it, is the more and more that reality manifested. Now again, it was coupled along with changing my diet, but I'm saying, the words you say, if I kept saying, even though despite that diet change, if I kept saying, oh, I believe it, I believe that I have this condition, I believe that I am still spitting, I believe I am still growling, it would have came back. It would have still been there because the belief is so strong. Now here's the thing. One time, well, not one time, a while ago, I recently got a new job. A job. And I had a donut. Now, this donut was horrible. It was horrible. Before that, I haven't had fast food for 2 years. 2 years. And I look at this and I'm like, oh my. And I eat it, and then instantly, instantly. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is it back? Is it back? And then the next day, it started to come back. And then I was like, hold on, why am I saying this to myself? There's no way in hell this is back. No, it's not back. So what I had to do is I had to keep saying it. No, this is not back. No, 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 no. I am healthy. I am well. I am just good enough. Blah, blah, blah. And whatever I could say to stop those thoughts from coming back. And in this way, it stopped. It took a little while, but it stopped. And this is how you change your health without diet change. Change the way you say things, change what you say to other people, and change the way you say things to other people. Stop putting out negativity onto other people because you are actually poisoning yourself. Keep putting on the positivity and you are growing yourself. Keep putting out the positivity to yourself. Instead of saying I am hated, say I am loved, baby. Because the more you say I am hated, you are actually poisoning your health. The more you say I'm obese or I'm fat, is the more you are actually making yourself more fat. Say I am healthy and start to believe it, because the more you say it, the more you believe it. The more you can say it, the more you can program yourself to believe it, is the more it becomes into your reality. Because whatever is in your reality is a product of mind. Whatever you believe, whatever you manifest into your reality, whatever you see, smell, taste, feel, touch, is a product of mind. Understand that. Your eyes cannot work without mind. Your ears cannot work without mind. Your smell cannot work without mind. Your taste cannot work without mind. Your feel cannot work without mind. Thus meaning everything is a product of mind. So if your mind is poison, your reality is poison. Understand that? Understand that? If your mind is poison, your reality is poison. What is reality? Well, that's up to you to define. But I'm going to say this. You perceive your reality through your 5 senses. What makes your 5 senses work? Your mind. So if your mind is the powerhouse that makes everything work, and this reality that you see and you perceive, shouldn't your mind be healthy? Shouldn't your mind be in good care? Shouldn't your mind have a good thoughts in it? Shouldn't your mind have good thoughts in it? Shouldn't your mind have very, very positive things in it? Think about it. If your mind is the powerhouse to help you perceive everything else around you, if you have a positive mind, then you can only perceive a positive reality. But if your mind is a negative reality, if your mind is filled with negativity, then you can only perceive a negative reality. I hope I'm making this simple. If your mind is the one that helps you perceive your reality, then your mind has to be a positive one, thus making your reality positive. How to make your health better without changing your diet. What's the second one? This one is important. This one is so important. So important. Do what you love. Now, that sounds cringe. No. That sounds cringe. Do what you love. Oh my gosh, and everything's gonna be going good. Let's put a quote in there. Quote of the day. Let's put a quote. Let's put a quote in the chat. Quote of the day. What's the quote of the day? Oh my gosh. I put a space. What's the quote of the day? Beauty is the perceived perfection. Beauty is the perceived perfection of the beholder. Ooh, that goes in line with what I was first saying. That goes in line with what I was first saying. Beauty is the perceived perfection of the beholder. Beholder being you. Beauty, perceived perfection, perception. Perception, how you see your reality. Perception. If your reality is beautiful, if what you perceive to be your reality is beautiful, that's perfection to you. Thus meaning your mind has to be beautiful. Your mind has to be beautiful. And how do you make your mind beautiful? By saying, I am beautiful. By having people around you tell you you're beautiful. By believing you are beautiful. But don't overdo it now, because then you can get narcissistic. Just, be a healthy, a healthy ratio. A healthy ratio. don't overdo it. Don't look in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm so fucking beautiful. Oh, nobody can tell me nothing. Keep it healthy, please. Keep it healthy. Just a healthy, a little douse in the river. But, back to it. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you smile. Do your desire. Do whatever you want to manifest. Instead of saying, do what makes you happy, which is cringy. It's very cringy. Look, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. So instead, I'm going to say, simply just do what makes you smile. Simply, that's all. I have another quote. I'm not sure if it's going to show up. I'm not sure if it's going to show up, but let me see. When you only think about taking, everything becomes taken away from you. Oh! Who wrote that? Oh my gosh, I don't even know who wrote that. If you guys have a quote or anything that sounds kind of fire, put it in the chat and I'll add it to the repertoire. I don't even know who said that. When you only think about taking, everything becomes taken away from you. Ooh, that's beautiful. Ooh, that's beautiful. Wow. That's beautiful. But it didn't show up. But what I wanted to say was, when something makes you smile, seize it 1000% to find your true purpose. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. People think the life purpose or what makes me happy is so difficult. It's not. It's really, you're looking for the wrong thing. People think about the wrong thing. People act on the wrong thing. When you are doing your life purpose or what makes you happy, take out money out of the conclusion. Money will only make you frown. Understand that. Money will never make you smile. It will only lead to frowning. Money is a prison. Smile is liberation. Oh, I gotta add that. I don't even know the command for adding quotes. Money is a prison. A smile is liberation. What do I mean by that? What makes you happy? The only way to acquire and live through it and be happy about it is to take money out of the equation. Because when you think about what makes you happy or what makes you smile, if you're thinking about money, you're not thinking about the smile. You're thinking about the money. So when you're thinking about the money, it's going to have you in an endless loop. Oh, I got to make this money. Oh, I got to get this money. Oh, I got to make this amount of money. Oh, I got to do this to get money. No. And then that's the prison. But when you can take out the prison and just think about, oh, I'm doing this just because it makes me smile, you are liberated. So what do I mean by how does this affect your health? Doing what makes you simply just smile puts you in a higher vibration. Now let's go into a vibration real quick. What do I mean by what? Oh. What do I mean by smile? What do I mean by vibration? Well, simply put, I put it very simply, and many can disagree, but there are only two emotions. Only two. I don't do this. I don't know why I don't do this. I don't know why, but I do this for 2, and I do this for 3, and I do this for 4. It's just how I program myself. But when you have two emotions, and this is how I very simply put it, there are only two emotions: love and hate. That's it. You could, instead of hate, put fear. But I like to say love and hate to just keep it simple. And everything under hate is a simple derivative of hate: discontent, laziness. Not laziness. Laziness is a reality or a state of mind, not really an emotion. You have discontent. You have envy. You have jealousy. You have fear. Fear and hate going both ways. You have what's another negative emotion? You have anxiety, depression, and all of these other things that can lead to negative emotions. It's all simply a derivative of hate. It's all simply a derivative of hate. What's a derivative of love? Happiness, joy, content for something. Oh, did this just replay? Hold on. Did this just replay? No, I don't want you to replay. Happiness, joy, all those positive emotions. Love. It's all just love. Compassion, empathy. It's all just love. There are only two emotions. So what happens is, and this is very simple to understand, what happens is, if you are doing something that makes you smile, simply just smile. Simply, not even just, I didn't even say happy. Simply just smile. With money out of the equation, if you do something that simply just makes you smile, you are in a love vibration. And what happens is, when you are in a love vibration, your health ascends to the love vibration. The reason why you are sick, the reason why people become sick is because they are on the lowest vibration, which is hate. I'm not going to go into vibration because that's a whole nother video. That's actually a whole nother message, not video. We gotta eventually, and you'll see how this is the subconscious mind works. Eventually, the more I switch from saying video to message, I will not have to correct myself. Watch as the video, watch as the message progresses. Watch as how I change. And this is how the subconscious mind works. But anyway, what was I going to say? Lost. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Darn it. Oh, I'm not gonna go into vibration because that's a whole nother message. But understand that when you are sick, when someone is sick, they are on the lowest vibration, which is hate. And only when you are on the lowest vibration, which is hate, can you be sick. You cannot be sick on the highest vibration, which is love. If you show yourself that you love yourself, you cannot be sick. And a way on how you show yourself you love yourself is doing the things that make you smile, which is doing the things that make you ascend to the highest vibration. So if you love music, do more of it. If you love playing the guitar, do more of it. If you love reading, do more of it. If you love learning a language, do more of it. If you love streaming on Twitch, do more of it. I love streaming on Twitch. That's why I'm here, baby. And in doing this, you are actually making your health better. Changing your diet, well, not changing your diet, bettering your health without changing your diet. By doing the things that simply just make you smile. I'm cringe sometimes, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My webcam almost betrayed me. We don't got no time for that. Bull. Simply do the things that make you smile. And how you do it, how I found out how to do it, because I'm talking from experience right now. How did I find what makes me smile? Well, simply, I went on a little journey. I started nitpicking what makes me spark up. Like, for instance, I said, you know what? I want to do something different in my life. So, I searched up on YouTube how to make music. Now here I am. Background music everywhere we go. I don't gotta worry about nobody's music. I make my own damn. I make my own goddamn. Okay? I make my own damn stuff. And I'm damn happy when you do it. It's the smile you look for. Not the thought, not the feeling, not the money. It's simply just a smile. That is all you have to look for. And this is what I found. It is so easy to find your life purpose, but you gotta stop thinking so damn hard. If it makes you smile, that is what you came here to do on this damn planet. Don't make it so hard for yourself. It is very easy. Now, my question is, to anybody who can answer it, you came on this planet, right? You came on this planet as a baby. You came crying or whatever. You came crying. But then for some reason, when you're doing stuff, you already know what makes you smile, what makes you happy. And for some reason, you just enjoy doing it. Where did you get that feeling from? Where did you get that information from? Where did you get that memory from? That's where past lives come in. But I'm not even gonna talk about that in this message. See, I don't even have to correct myself anymore. Subconscious mind is so damn powerful, but people don't understand that it exists. People don't understand how it works. But understand that when you are doing what you love, when you are doing something that makes you smile, you are bettering your health because you are on the highest vibration, which is love. If you are sick, simply do what makes you happy. Do what makes you laugh. Do what makes you smile. They say laughing is the best medicine. Why do they say that? Because laughing ascends your vibration. The puzzle pieces are coming together now. So if you are feeling down in the river, if you are feeling down in the river, you're feeling a little sad, you're feeling a little sick, do what makes you smile to ascend your vibration. And the vibration can actually heal you. Love can actually heal you. It's crazy, but it works. Love can actually heal you. When you are happy, it actually heals you. When you are smiling, it actually heals you. When you are laughing, it actually heals you. When you are doing what you love, it actually heals you. When you do your music that you love, it actually heals you. When you love drawing on altar, whatever, it actually heals you. But the more you do what you love is the more sickness stays away. Sickness can only live in the lowest vibration, but if you are on the highest vibration, sickness leaves the chat. And this is why I'm saying doing what you love, or simply smiling or laughing more, can actually better your health without changing your diet. Because I know eating differently is hard, but this is something you can start doing right now. This is something you can change right now. I love practicing new languages. I want to learn so many damn languages. It's crazy, but I enjoy doing it so much. Almost 4 months into learning Japanese. I love doing it, and every time I do it, I feel myself feeling elevated. I loved making music. Now, this is not to talk about myself, but this is just a good example. There are so many things that you can do that make you happy, and in turn, when you are doing what makes you happy, you are actually bettering your health. So start doing something that simply just makes you smile. I didn't even make it difficult. Look for the smile. That is all you have to look for, and that is your life purpose. That is what you should be doing on this planet. That is what makes you happy. The smile, not the money, not the byproducts that come after it. It's the smile. Don't make it difficult for yourself. Just smile. And thus in turn, your health is like, thus in turn, your health is like, So do what makes you simply smile today and have a healthy heart tomorrow. Ooh. What's another one? Oh, this one is important. the toxicity of others. Now, bettering your health without changing your diet. What does the toxicity of others have to do with your health? Well, here's the thing. When someone else tries to put you down, again, it goes back to vibration. There are only two emotions on this planet: love and hate, or fear and love. Those two. And what happens is when someone toxic around you is trying to put you down, they are on the hate vibration or the fear vibration. And what happens is, like I said before, sickness lives in the lowest vibration. So if someone around you is putting toxicity around you, oh, you can't be that. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can't complete that. Oh, you're this, you're that. And it's negative, it's toxic, it's whatever. Understand that they are actually putting you on the lowest vibration, which is hate. And where does sickness live? It lives on the hate vibration. Sickness cannot live on the highest vibration, which is love. Sickness dies. Understand that all of these things that people say to you, all of these toxic things that people say to you, all of these negative things that people say to you affects your damn health. It can actually make you sick. Get rid of the damn people that are saying you're not good enough, and put the people who are saying you are good enough, you are amazing, you are beautiful, put them in and give them a goddamn hug and serve them some nice miso soup. No, don't do that. I'm kidding. Do that. Please do that. Please bring in the people that are giving you that good love. Bring in the people that are giving you that good love, because the people who are giving you the toxicity is actually affecting your health. Giving you kidney failure, giving you liver failure, giving you prostate cancer, whatever the disease. Believe it or not, the people around you who are throwing the toxicity around you is actually a culprit to sickness. Changing your health without changing your diet. Get rid of the people around you today so that you can have a better smile tomorrow. Jeff, we got Jeff, right? The Grammy nominee, the Grammy winner, the Grammy nominee who is on this message today. We got Jeff here, right? Jeff, and we got Sarah. Now, Sarah and Jeff dating. They're lovers, lovebirds, whatever you want to call it. Lovebirds, they love each other, right? But then all of a sudden, Jeff is just being a complete asshole. It's just being a complete asshole. And he's not treating her right. He's being mean, he's being toxic, whatever. He's saying all these things to try and put Sarah down. And then all of a sudden, Sarah now is having arm pain or chest pain or stomach pain and stomach ache. But why? Why is he being a culprit to her health? Get this. Every time Jeff says, "Oh, Sarah, you look so..." I don't want to say the word, but you fill in. You fill in. "Oh, Sarah, you eat..." "Oh, Sarah, you sound..." Anytime Jeff says something negative pertaining to her health, pertaining to her state of mind, pertaining to her emotions, pertaining to anything that's negative around her, it's all the same. He is actually putting her on the lowest vibration, which is hate. And if she doesn't change the magic by putting herself above, it will eat at her and eventually give her a condition. Now, this may be completely crazy to a lot of people who are listening. I'm not sure how many people in the chat, but you on the chat, I'm glad to see you. Well, I can't because I've turned off views. I don't see anybody. I'm glad you are having a splendid day. I hope you're having a splendid day. I hope I'm making it better by giving you some insight on some things that you may never heard before. Because again, that's what we do on this messaging platform, Twitch. That's what we do on this Twitch. We talk about the things that school has failed to teach us. Completely failed. Because they want to keep you under. They want to keep you in a state of mind where you're just an employee. They want to keep you in a state of mind where you're doing what you're told constantly. They want to keep you a slave. That's what the school system is all about. System. It's a system. But the things they fail to teach you. But anyway, you have Jeff and Sarah back again, right? And Jeff is saying all these negative things to Sarah, and then all of a sudden Sarah starts having these random tummy aches. Or she starts having her arms hurt. For no reason, she starts having these random pains. It's because Jeff is descending her to the lowest vibration. And if she doesn't change the magic by ascending her herself, she will stay on this lowest vibration, which is where sickness dwells. So, while Sarah subconsciously believes everything that Jeff says, and Jeff continues to put his own self-hate onto Sarah, Sarah starts becoming more and more sicker. More and more sicker. And then all of a sudden she's getting random strokes. Yes, it can get bad. It can get very bad. I've seen it my own self. On the magic of words and the power of the subconscious mind. I've seen it myself manifest into something. I once knew a man. Well, I still know him. And he had a wife. Well, he has a wife. And he would abuse her with words, verbally. And then she was so healthy. She always cooked her own foods. Didn't eat out. She couldn't eat out. And she, did whatever, her life. She did her life. She was always healthy. I always knew her to be a healthy woman. But the more and more of this abuse started to happen, all of a sudden she gets a random aneurysm. All of a sudden she starts getting strokes. And I was like, it's because of the vibration she was put on by the hate of this man, of her husband. So Jeff saying all this negativity to Sarah is actually putting her on the lowest vibration, which is where sickness dwells, which is why Sarah is now sick. But I bet you if Jeff showed love to Sarah because of love for himself, she would never have become sick, because love is the highest vibration and sickness cannot live when you are on the love vibration. It's that simple. You cannot be sick if you are in love with yourself. You cannot be sick if you are in love with the reality around you. You cannot be sick if you are in love with the world around you. You cannot be sick if you are in love with everyone else around you. It doesn't work like that, because sickness only lives in hate. Sickness dies in love, which is why you gotta do what you love. Which is why you gotta show yourself love by saying the loving words to yourself. Show yourself love by cutting out the people who only show you hate because of the hate they had for themselves. Law of correspondence, as within, so without. Everything that you feel within is projected outside. So the only reason someone is projecting hate onto you is because they only hate themselves. Understand that people who hate themselves will only make you sick. This is how to better your health without changing your diet. Put around the people who love you by showing. Put around the people who love you because they love themselves. Put around the people who show you love because they just genuinely want to see you win. Put around the people who show you love because they genuinely just want to see you healthy. Put around the people who show you love because they simply want to be around you. And this is how you change your health for the better without changing your diet. Getting rid of the people who are goddamn toxic around you. You are more than that. You are more than that. You are more than the more than that. You are so much more that you're more than the word more. You are more than the word more combined with the more and more and more and more. Why are you so much more? Because you are literally made out of the same carbon, nitrogen, and iron of the stars of the universe. You are literally made out of the goddamn universe. You are powerful beyond measure. Never forget that, and never, ever, 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 ever let someone bring that down. because that's the bull I be talking about. That's the bull I be talking about. And the more bull you attract with other people coming around you with the bull, is the more bull your health will be bull. So make sure the people around you are showing you love and hugs. Make sure the people around you are giving you inspiration. Make sure the people around you are giving you motivation. Make sure the people around you are showing you love, so your health becomes more love. But make sure you're doing it in turn. Make sure you are doing it in turn. Because if you put out hate, you only attract hateful people. If you put out love, you only attract loving people. That's how it works. I saw it myself. Tried it myself. Spent a whole year practicing this very thing, and it's changed so much. Like, I literally came from a hateful vibration to a loving vibration, and I realized that the people around me changed. And the people who actually were on the same vibration of love started to come around me, and we started to show love to each other. And it's the craziest thing how it worked. Why is my nose? What's in my nose? It's like feeling fuzzy, like I'm being tickled right now. I feel like I'm being tickled on my nose. Honk honk. But I got one more. I had one more in my mind. Where'd it go? Sometimes, I wish I could open up my mind and just grab things. Take it out and then put it in my mouth and then spit it out through words. Because I have so much in this. I have so much things in his mind, and sometimes I forget. I had something else. How to change your health for the better without diet change? Exercise. No, I'm not talking about going to the gym. Exercise. Literally at your home. Oh my God. It's like I'm being tickled. Exercise. Yes, exercise. Come on, you guys must have seen this. How to change your health for the better without diet change. Now here's the thing about exercise, and I should probably mention this. People want to get skinny. People want to get into fit. People want to get the six pack. People want to get the puffed up chest. People want to get the big arms. People want to get the big biceps. People want to get the chiseled jawline. I should probably mention that your health in terms of exercising, that six-pack abs, the chiseled jawline, or the big biceps. No, it cannot get that way unless your diet is up to capacity. So I know I said change your health for the better without changing diet. But I just want to debunk this myth. You cannot get the six-pack. You cannot get the big biceps. You cannot get the chiseled jawline unless your health in terms of what you eat is good. Stop eating with the fast food and you will see results. Get on a diet plan or something and you will see results. But going to the gym, no, don't go to the gym. Gym is a waste of your time. And I'll tell you why later. But go to your room and literally do the simplest thing. The only thing that builds up muscle, you want muscle? Cool. Stress your arms more. How it works is the more and more you stress your arms, you tear up proteins. And those proteins get cleaned off by your body. And then your body says, okay, we got to make this arm stronger because we don't want these proteins teared again. So what they do is they add a layer of more proteins on top of what you already had to strengthen it. That's how you build muscle. But understand, if you cannot produce the proper proteins because of what you eat, you will not get stronger. Because what you eat actually creates you. You literally, I know it's mind-blowing, you create new cells out of the food you eat every 30 days. So every month you are literally becoming a new person. Think about that. I'm gonna give y'all a moment to think about that for a little. You become a new person every 30 days. Physically. Literally. You are literally becoming a new person every 30 days off of the food you eat. Your body makes new cells out of the food you eat every 30 days. So you are literally becoming a new you. You're coming out of the shell that you once had, and you're becoming a new you. You literally become a new person physically 12 times a year. Think about that. Think about that. 12 months in a year, right? Think about that. 12 times every time you literally become a new you. I'll literally become a physically new you. So the food you eat literally changes you every 30 days. Now I know February is 28, okay, but let's just keep it simple. Keep it simple, please. Keep it simple, stupid. Yes. 12 times every year you change. And when people exercise, why do I say not go to the gym? I'm gonna get to that. When you exercise, you can only see the results you want if you are eating correctly. Foods that destroy your cells obviously don't create new cells. What are foods that destroy your cells? The fast food BS. Foods that are heavy in additives, high fructose corn syrup, red number 4, vegetable oil, canola oil, artificial flavoring. All of these bull additives destroy your cells. They destroy you. So if they're destroying your cells, they don't create cells. So stop the foods that have this bull and eat more of the foods that don't have this bull to get the results you want in exercise. But you must exercise. You must exercise, even if it's just a little. Now, why do I say not go to the gym? Well, because when you go to the gym, it's a little far. Why do I say far? Because it takes too much steps for the mind. Think about it. You gotta get dressed. You gotta get out of bed. You gotta get your water bottle. You gotta get your sweat bag, your sweat rag. You gotta get in your car. You gotta go take a walk. You gotta get your keys. You gotta open the door to the gym. You gotta say hello to the clerk. Hey. You gotta find your machine. Blah 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 blah. And it's like all too much steps for the mind. The more steps for the mind a task has is the more lazy you become. The more lazy you become is the more your belief that you can actually do that thing is diminished. And when your belief is diminished that you can manifest that very thing or do that very thing, you don't act on the habit. Thus, if you don't act on the habit, you cannot manifest anything. So stop going to the gym and make your room your gym. Make it as accessible as possible. Make it as little steps as possible so that you can get the results you want and make sure you're eating correctly. Find out a plan. Notice how I didn't say go vegan. I'm not saying that. Notice how I didn't say go vegetarian. I'm not saying that. Notice how I didn't say go pescatarian. I didn't say that. Notice how I didn't say go alkaline diet. No, I didn't say that. Find the diet that works for you. Find the foods that work for you. Because in reality, as long as you're not eating the foods that destroy proteins, as long as you're not eating the foods that destroy your cells, as long as you're not eating the foods that destroy you, you're fine. And you can get the muscle that you desire. You can get the results that you desire. You can get the type of exercise results that you desire. Now, me personally, I've been moving around so damn much. Now, what I do every day is yoga. I do yoga all the time. I'm not really focused on muscle development. I'm not really focused on getting the six pack. I'm not really focused on getting the chiseled jawline. I'm not focused on getting the puffed out chest. No, I don't care about that. I really don't. I really just want to keep a stable body, a healthy, stable body. This is why I do yoga. But whatever you desire, you want the six pack, you want the biceps, you want the chiseled jawline, whatever. You gotta do the exercise, but make sure you're eating the right food that don't destroy the process. How to better your health without changing your diet. Changing your diet. It's not even really a change of diet. Just stopping the foods that destroy you. That's all. Stopping the foods that destroy you, and you will be in more equilibrium with your health. So, we got change the words you say to yourself and change the words you say to other people. Cut out the toxic people that say all the negative BS that put you on the lowest vibration around you. Do what makes you happy and exercise. 4 things you can do without changing your diet. Well, the exercise part is a little controversial, but understand, I was saying that because people exercise wrong. People exercise wrong. You can't be chiseled, you can't be sexy with your 6-pack or whatever, your big biceps that look like giant peanuts. You can't do it if you're eating trash. If you eat trash, every 30 days you become the trash you ingested. So, that's basically all I wanted to get into. That's basically it. That's basically literally 4 ways to change your health without changing your diet. And what do I mean by diet? Not going vegan, not going vegetarian, not going keto, not going alkaline diet, not going pescatarian, not going what's another diet chain? Not going no carb diet, which is keto. I already said that. Not going no sugar diet, not going low calorie diet. That's what I mean. Just simply stop eating the trash and you will see results in your exercise. So with that being said, I hope you guys gained some insight and value off of that. And make sure to always take care of yourself. Better your health without changing your diet. And those are 4 ways on how you can do it. How you can do it literally today. So I hope you guys gained some insight off of that. And I hope you guys gain some value off of that. And have a good ass day. Mata ne!